and we are ready to go. It is Thursday. We know we actually chatted about this because we knew there'd be tons of things going on. Because for Thursday, for TwoSistas, it happens to be Trending Thursday. So good morning, everyone. This is Carroll-Sue, aka Naughty Bus, live from Pickle U, Vero Beach, getting ready to get some activity and movement going on with two.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Janice, aka Wellness Diva 5.0, coming to you from a different view. Excuse me.
I noticed that.
Yes, we're having a restart. Kind of, there's something weird with the bandwidth or whatever's going on. So thankfully, I have two computers. I'm very grateful for that because when things like this happens, we have different access to do the things that we want and need to do. So that's always a good thing. And I'm just watching as it's reloading, making sure everything is going okay. But good morning again, everyone. It is Trending Thursday. What is trending with you or in your world?
A lot of things are trending, and there's so much. I think that's part of the problem. But I'm going to go trending in a different direction a little bit. And so many times people, depending on the age that you're at, you try to incorporate things that really are not fit for your lifestyle where you're at right now, right? So we have so many people that, obviously we chat about health and wellness, everything health and wellness, recipes and fitness and lifestyles, but we also have to curtail them a little bit, draw them back and kind of reset depending on where we are in age. And age is like one of those trending taboo subjects all in one. People don't like to talk about age. They think for some reason, as you age, there is a handicap to that. And what I'm telling you is what is trending is this new game of pickleball. They're actually getting some courts, I believe, opening up north, which I'm super pumped about, because it is one of those exercises that truly really reaches across the age group. And what better way, in a world where there's so much turmoil and, this going on and that going on and this fight and that fight and this issue, this injustice, it's nonstop, right? It's nice to have an activity that you can do with your kids, that you can do with your parents, and that you can even do with your grandparents. So I love Pickle U. It is very trending, so much so that in the city of Vero Beach, we are looking to expand Pickle U. There are a lot of tennis courts that are not really being utilized fully. So they are working with the developers and whatnot within the town, presenting something that might be able to convert some of those tennis courts to pickleball courts, because it is, when I say it's trending, we can't get enough of it. We have the same crew here every single day. Pickle U started out with a very small number, and now I believe they're close to 800 members. Now, some of these members are obviously snowbirds, so they come back and forth. But what we're finding, because actually our club hosted a pickleball tournament, and yesterday I had the pleasure of it was almost like a exhibition game. I was done with my game for the day, and I kind of sat, and we have two remarkable young men who are actually champions in the sport. They've been defending their title all over, but they were, to see them play to other very good players was something of, kind of watching the Super Bowl of a sport, because the expertise, the agility, really understanding where you are on the court with your partner, and really got some great tips, but it was just in awe of watching. So that is what's trending in my world right now, is just, so much going on with that. And I'm hoping it comes up north, because I'm telling you, it is a game for everyone. And it really, instead of pulling people apart, it brings people together. And what better way of doing an activity with so many different generations, because it includes so many generations. So for those that don't know what pickleball is, I'm going to actually turn this around for 1 second so you can actually see, because I am at the courts. If I can see how, there we go. So I'm going to flip this around. Let me see. That way, right? There we go. So I'm going to open this up a little bit. Hold on 1 second. And there we go. This is actually the game. We've got a bunch of games going on right now. These help keep down the wind and or sand. But this is the south side. So our viewers that are on our podcast and cannot see, I'm actually showing some of the courts. So I'm going to flip this back around. You know, the court kind of looks like a tennis court, but the configuration is a little bit different, a little bit smaller. And the paddle, it almost resembles a ping pong paddle, but it's different in size. And you actually are playing with a ball that resembles, from a material perspective, a wiffle ball. So it's that kind of lightweight. So you know, we have all different generations here playing, and it's a fun sport.
Oh, that is awesome. And then, you know what? It's so nice to hear when you gravitate toward a movement type of thing. We don't like to call it specifically exercise, but when that inspires you and the love just gets you so excited, obviously, that you want to share it with others. I was, you know, lucky enough to play pickleball. Yeah, I'm not that great, but that's okay. My other
You only
love.
played a couple games. That's not paramount. You didn't only play a couple games. You were just getting a feel for what it was about.
And that was right around the time, right before I broke my foot or fractured it, whatever you want to call it. So I definitely was not at my best. I love to challenge myself, so much so that, you know, I switched my two new loves. Well, I should say my newest love for movement is power rowing. I
love that too.
Using the Tabata method. So for those of you who don't know what the Tabata method is, it's doing 30 seconds of an intense workout, and it could be whatever you want it to be. And then you only have 10 seconds to relax in between. And it just really gets your heart pumping. And when you are done, you just like, oh my God, it's just an adrenaline rush. Like you're so excited that you completed something that was in your mind or your perception that was hard. And I'm not going to lie, it is hard. I'm actually doing the 75 hard program. I'm on day number 45. But I have fallen, I have fallen in love with my new routine, which is exciting, because I think even after I'm done with 75 hard, I will probably definitely keep that same type of morning routine because it really grounds me. It's structured and I absolutely love it. So instead of scrolling, I've obviously been reading, which is another love of mine. And today I will be finishing my 6th book.
That's amazing. And, you know, there are so many good books out there that are either informative or that just challenge you or inspire you, or a good mystery, a good novel, you know, just whatever good novel you're reading. So, you know, reading is such a great way to reset that brain into a more calmer manner. I tried to do that yesterday. I was not feeling my best yesterday. And, you know, it was just one of those days where I just had to like deprogram and put my head down, because when I feel like a migraine is coming on, thankfully, I'm so blessed that a migraine did not pop up, but it was a bad headache, but at least it didn't go into a migraine. So, you know, those things do occur. Those are the pivots of our day, you know, even though, you know, we practice what we preach with exercise, with fitness, with motivation, with eating. You know, I don't even like to use the word clean anymore. I like to use the word eating healthy, because eating clean is, to me, is subconsciously, you know, so structured that you're depriving yourself. So I rather look at eating healthy is a better verbal expression of a lifestyle. And there are so many things that we can do for each other. But, you know, sometimes you need that downtime, and reading is just one of those things that takes your mind off of what's going on, puts you in a different mindset. Maybe it's taking you on a journey. Maybe it's a mystery that you're like helping to solve. You're like the detective in waiting with the author. So there's so many good things about reading. It really does reset your brain. I love that, Jan. That's awesome.
Yeah, and you know, the other thing too that I want to mention about clean eating, sometimes you need to change the way you say things or how you look at things, and maybe just a restructuring of words. And I've recently done that myself instead of, it's so ironic because we've never talked about this until now. I've changed that to healthy habits because now the MelilloCircle Family Garden, we're starting to get the squash, the zucchini, the cucumbers. So I'm like, this is healthy eating. And I'm like, oh, so that's exciting. And, you know, last night I made zucchini fries with just a little bit of olive oil.
All right. I'm going to have to interrupt you because I am being called. So I'm going to sign off, Jan. You close it out, but you guys have a great Trending Thursday.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Okay.
So back to my dinner prep, you know, it was just amazing. It tastes so good. And now we're going to have all this bountiful veggies and stuff coming in. And we're just so excited about that. A Trending Thursday. What is trending for you? What do you want to trend set for yourself? What book are you reading? What book do you want to read? Would you like to know what I've read so far? Send me a message, give me a call, send me a text message. Let's chat. Maybe we can have our own little book club. My name is Janice, aka Wellness Diva 5.0, and Naughty Boss Carroll-Sue, signed off at Pickle U. We hope you have an amazing day. Join us tomorrow for Fantabulous Friday. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.